What are we producing? Pretty much just Royal Knights, Archers, Springalds, Mangonels, of course.
They're doing the bonus damage.
Ooh, Springalds sniping my trebuchets. But we've got our own Springald forward now. So what if we just put a keep down here and then started mining this gold? 200 pop, suddenly you've got an insane economy. Hey everyone. Glad you're tuning back in for more of these placement matches. We've got a 1v1 here on Dry Arabia, with me playing as the Chinese and our opponent, series of kanji, playing as the Delhi Sultanate. You can see those free technologies getting queued up right now. The Delhi always want to grab up those free technologies. So we're probably going to fall behind a bit in technology this game. That wouldn't be a surprise. But I am going to be surprised by a new unit coming out of the Delhi Sultanate. The Ghazi Raider. This unique horseman unit for the Delhi, which does bonus damage versus heavy units. And they do a decent chunk of damage themselves just on their own. I mean, yeah, the versus heavy bonus damage is very nice, but just on their own, the units seem pretty intimidating. Very quick Tower of Victory going down for my opponent. We're going to get up our Imperial Academy. Happy with the placement. We're able to get the mining camp, the mill, and we'll be able to put a lumber camp down here. We're going to continue to gather gold because we want to get that Barbican of the Sun down, because we're expecting aggression from the Delhi Sultanate. It's only a matter of time before we see a big archer mass heading our way, and these sacred sites are going to get walled up. I will say the sacred sites are a little less important to the Delhi in this new season. The bonus gold coming in from sacred sites, it's just not quite what it used to be, but it is still an integral part of their gameplay. I mean, you just cannot pass up on capturing sacred sites in the feudal age. Alright, we've both made it to the feudal age. Let's see if we see any aggression coming out. We're putting down his stables. What are we scouting from our opponent? We're seeing the mill with a bunch of technologies. We've got the berries being gathered. And yes, we're getting our Barbican down. We're going to bring it out here. We can at least gather up these berries and this wood. Happy that the wood is secured. I wish we could get more food, and honestly the spawn is kind of rough. We really need to scout back into this corner to see if there's any more food, but our deer spawn are down here and up here. Yeah, we're going to try and wall this off a little bit. And there's those Ghazi Raiders coming in. Fast cavalry, effective at raiding, flanking, and countering ranged units. Increased effectiveness against armored units. Very cool. Glad we've got our 2 scouts out. We really want to keep visibility. And yep, we're just going to drop these sheep off here because this is the mill we're now supervising. In fact, we're even going to bring over some villagers. We really want to focus our food gathering in one location. And there's the Ghazi Raiders. They're coming after one of my villagers that I left on berries. They are getting hit by the main town center, and we're just going to retreat away. My horseman is going after some archers. Not bad. But we're also getting a good scout here. Blacksmith, 2 stables, 2 archery ranges. My opponent is going full aggression. And I'm glad we're identifying it. We need to get these spearmen engaging with the Ghazi Raiders. Oh, did they not kill that villager? Did my villager escape into the village? Oh, it did. And look at that. We're going to make it out. Spearmen still do a great job versus these cavalry units, so we're happy there. And we'd like to see ourselves getting that economic advantage. Get those villagers pumping. I want to see them queued up. I don't ever want to see this town center idle. Look, it's already been idle for a second or two. I really want to see these villagers coming out. We cannot be missing out on these production cycles. I mean, I'm queuing up some techs. Okay, there we go. But yeah, just that little bit. We should be ahead in economic units by a decent amount. We've been on the Song Dynasty for a bit here. Nice. We're going to secure these deer. We need to keep scouting. We need to keep checking these deer camps and berry camps. We want to make sure our opponent isn't just taking them for free. But you can see the units are piling up. And the technologies are here. He's got every economic technology. We're getting lumber gathering, but that's about it. There's those Ghazi Raiders. Yeah, they're coming in. The scout's not going to last long. And yeah, with this force, he can secure this sacred site for sure and wall it up. Of course, I'm just checking around here. We want to see if there's any resources being gathered. Yeah, I love the little units heading out. Really, this scout should head out there and figure out what's going on as well. Sacred site's being secured, but this wolf's being annoying, and hopefully my horsemen can do something about it. The units are coming up this way. I'd love to wall this off. Really need to get a wall here. We're checking the deer. Nothing there. We'll deny this scholar. Yep. Hopefully we can prevent them from capturing this sacred site. And I like how it's almost there, but he's not going to get it. Over here we're just finding wolves. And yep, this sacred site's going to be captured as well. Is my town center? No, my town center needs to be producing villagers. How do we only have a 1 villager lead right now? We're really missing out on these production cycles. We have the food too. Oh, we're supply blocked. We wouldn't even be able to produce them right now. But we've got to get them coming. And I'm glad we've got a lot of production here. Lots of archery ranges. We've still got our barracks. Stables. And yep, we're stabbing away at these villagers. Do they have textiles? No. Textiles not researched just yet. And hopefully we can get a villager kill here. We've got good ranged armor on this horseman, so glad to see him taking out villagers. Back home, we're spamming units. The spearmen are good, although really there's only 6 Ghazi Raiders out. It's just such an archer mass. That's the big problem. And we've got to keep denying these sacred sites, so I'd love to see some units heading up this way. And I'm glad we're gathering the deer over here, and yep, we're getting survival techniques. But the blacksmith upgrades are coming through. We need to get a blacksmith down of our own. We need to recognize that this feudal age is going to go on a little bit longer. We're going to try and break through here, and fortunately, down here, we've got a spearman. Looks like we've denied this deer from being gathered. And yep, rather than sticking around, I'm just going to queue my units out here and then back. Losing the horsemen that were down here, and it looks like my opponent, yep, is securing this up. And again, we're just at even villagers, even though I've gotten 2 villager kills. This town center is just not producing, though we are very low on food. Glad to see a villager coming in now, but... And yeah, we need to deny this sacred site. Let's get in there. We've got our Jugnu. They'll do decent against these archers. That's pretty good right there. It looks like we're neutralizing this one as well. I like seeing that. But remember, these are archers with the Tower of Victory. Attack speed enhancement. They've got plus 20% attack speed. Would love to see the Barbican taking shots here. The spearmen are charging forward. That's good, though the spearmen aren't going to do well versus all these archers. Really, we need more horsemen. This is tough. Would love to kill the scholar, expensive unit, but lots of health on these guys. Oh, he had 2 health left and we backed away. That's unfortunate. Our opponent has a villager lead. Incredible. We need to get these villagers back to work, and looks like we're putting them on the sheep. That's good. And now these archers have good upgrades. They've got melee armor and ranged +1 attack. And look at this, Ghazi Raiders gain into the back of my base, but we still had some spearmen back here. They're stabbing away at the Ghazi Raiders, and we know that they're coming. We do see them. We'll probably pull these villagers away. We just don't want them to know that we're gathering up these deer. Yep, so we're just going to temporarily run away. Let's see how fast they work over these villagers. Yeah, they have those maces do a lot of damage. But my units are on top of them. Oh, and we don't have the textiles, and look at that. We get away with it. These 3 villagers are able to escape. Very impressive. And yep, finding villagers here. We're going to target them down with our horsemen. Although, interesting to see that archer back away. Oh, okay, yeah, he's just going to use his villagers to fight. Really should see the textiles upgrade coming from my opponent. I think that'd be a great option for him. Scaring away the Ghazi Raiders. Love that. Problem is, opponent does have the 2 sacred sites, and look at the gold piling up for him. We may see a market go down and a huge trade out of all this gold for food and then an age up. Would not be surprised by that. And we just cannot get that economic advantage. I mean, now we've finally queued up a huge mass of villagers at the town center, but we've missed so many production cycles. Very painful. And we're starting to run out of food. Yeah, we've got these deer here. We need to secure these deer. And yeah, we're doing that with a wall. Love that. Very good. Yep, just a single archer defending these berries. Would love to get units in over here. Yeah, we have to put a stop to this resource gathering because he's got all these technologies, the fertilization and wheelbarrow. Now this is good. Our 2 archers are here. Hopefully we can start targeting down these villagers. Yep, love it. And it looks like we're finding more villagers over here. Let's get these units in. Problem is, if we go in a straight up fight, he's going to crush me. His army is huge. And the villagers taking out their knives and stabbing down my archers. This is nice. I recognize that his villagers are chasing after my Jugnu. I'll just retreat back here because now the villagers aren't working. But here come the battering rams. And the House of Learning is finishing up. We're stabbing down villagers over here. That's good. Yeah, so many villagers going down. We're up to 7 villager kills. We're starting to get that economic lead. But our opponent does make it to the castle age, and we're nowhere near. But reinforcing units, love seeing that. The battering ram attack over here is going very well for my opponent. That's some good ranged damage coming from me. I like seeing that. We shouldn't be coming forward. I mean, this is okay, but these battering rams are going to take out the Barbican. And then what? Fortunately, we are chasing after all these villagers. We're up to 12 villager kills. We're getting this huge economic advantage. We just need to stay alive. And we're trying, but this is such an archer mass, and they've all got that plus 20% attack speed. Really painful. Although, man, we're up to 17 villager kills. Look at that. So many villager kills. They're still just rallying over here to their deaths. If we have good production and lots of resources, we can make another army and try to fend off all of these archers, but we need a nest of bees really badly. Yeah, and I'm going to start losing villagers myself, although we can put down an outpost. That'll give us more firepower. The Barbican is still shooting. The main town center is occasionally taking shots. I like that. But we're going to start losing important buildings up here. Our blacksmith. Have we gotten any upgrades? Okay, we did get +1 attack. But yeah, look, the unit upgrades are coming. Veterancy for the Ghazi Raiders, veterancy for archers. Those are the right choices here. And I'm going to start to struggle with my food. This is tough. We're going to lose a lot here. And we did lose 6 villagers to his attacks. We need to keep producing units, but it's 6 to 29. I just don't think we're going to build up enough of a force. And look at this. We're losing villagers on our gold and stone. I think this might be GG for me. It was looking really good with that attack there. We killed off a lot of his villagers. And I like this move, building the little gate, slipping out, making the astronomical clock tower. The hope is that we can get a nest of bees. And good, we do sneak a kill there, but these archers are going to shred my villagers. And now that economic lead that we were looking for is gone. I wonder if there's food back here in this corner. We never actually looked. And here come the elephants. It's good that we aged up, but I think my opponent's economic upgrades are pretty much keeping him on par with me. I know we have 47 villagers, but anyway, I just don't think we're going to be able to keep up. It's a good game, and I was shocked to find that my opponent in this matchup ended up becoming a Conqueror level player. So I'm really happy with how well we played against a Conqueror level player. Can't complain too much. And this is a really strong Delhi build. I like the moves there. I think Dry Arabia is a good choice for, or Delhi is a good choice for Dry Arabia. Not sure about China. Might be going more opposite on this map in the future. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you for the last and final placement match. See you next time.